Hi, my name is Una. I'm from BMP TV, Devon Barking. I'm interviewing Mark, Logan, and a lady who is homeless, and we're going to find out all about what's happening with her. Mark, would you like to carry on, please?
Yes, no problem. I'm here with Laurane. She's living in Abercrombie House, which is an hostel for homeless people. She's been here for a 5-week period. I understand she's awaiting a decision from London Borough of Havering to ascertain whether they have got a duty to house her or not. And we will be speaking to Laurane. She doesn't want to be filmed personally, which we're only too willing to abide by. But, Laurane, you've been here for a 5-week period. What do you feel about the conditions in this particular homeless hostel?
I just think it's a bit overexpensive for what they are, living on a frigging plastic mattress with blankets and no towels, no plates, no pots, no cutlery, nothing.
It is akin to a prison cell, not that I know what a prison cell looks like. But you said to me, you told me what the rents were, and could you, for the benefit of the video, could you tell me again what the rents are for living in a tiny little room like this?
It's £90 something.
Really, that's astronomical when considering you could live in a council flat, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom flat for even less than that. I know. I believe it's about, with all the levies on a 1-bedroom flat, I think it's around £75 a week with all the levies. The rent is obviously a lot less on that, but £90 for you're one of my constituents, and this is like it is into a prison. It really is. You've got one window with a sink. I'm sure those people serving long prison sentences are looked after a lot better than what the homeless people are in the UK.
Yeah, and the cooking facilities, where are they? I mean, you just got a microwave, have a microwave meal.
Yeah, which is...
God only knows how much I do weigh at the minute. I don't know.
So you've lost a lot of weight, Laurane.
Yeah.
You have,
yeah.
Yeah, which is understandable having to live in conditions like this.
Yeah.
What
I'm living on 85 pence. Frigging Sainsbury's basic chicken curry and rice.
And yet all Labour keep doing is ploughing hundreds of millions of pounds into other countries through foreign aid, for instance.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer that charity should begin at home with people like yourself.
Yeah, I
it's atrocious the way you've been treated.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this Labour government, which has been stealing money from the local authorities, because I don't know whether you're aware of this, that central government actually siphon off nearly £2 billion every year from capital receipts, which is the sum of council housing, and council rents. And if they allowed the councils to keep this money, then they would be in a position to build more council housing, and you wouldn't have to live in places of this magnitude. Is there anything you'd like to say to Mr. Brown about your predicament and the other homeless people that are living in this hostel with you at this moment in time?
I just think it's a heap of absolute shite.
Quite strong words, but I do agree with you 100%.
I just don't get where they're coming from, how you get to be here and then you might be evicted if you do, well, one thing wrong.
Yeah, it's like being in school as well, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I met with the manager, as you are aware, that kept hovering and was absolutely terrified of me interviewing the residents of this particular place.
Without
and I'm hoping that heads will roll. But more importantly, I'm hoping that
I hope you've done something, because they have all been absolutely crapping themselves today.
Yeah, they don't like the truth, do they? And
No.
with a video, you know, a picture paints 1,000 words. It's there for everyone to see. You know, as this interview finishes, we will stand around this room to, you know, show people across the UK the kind of condition that you're living in. And it's not just you, it's people everywhere. You know, we've been to another hostel in Billet Lane, and that's even worse than this. It really is. It's if you kept animals in these conditions, you'd have the animal rights people up in arms, protesting outside.
There's mice, cockroaches, frigging rats, there's everything.
Yeah. And they're charging you
£90
a week
yeah.
to expose you to cockroaches,
yeah.
mice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably cheaper than going to the zoo, Lorraine, wouldn't you agree? There's quite a few Labour politicians I'd like to lock in a cage in a zoo. I would. Trouble is, we'd run out of space, I think. We would. Is there anything you'd like to add as we come to the end of this brief interview? And I'd also like to thank you for allowing yourself to be interviewed.
Just don't get yourself or land up in this sort of position. Do you know what I mean? There's no bedding, there's no sheets, no towels, no, absolutely nothing. What would you not want to live like that?
No, I wouldn't. No, you know, I really do care about my constituents. I don't like the way you're being treated. I really don't. I really do feel for you. And I'll do all I can to help. And this will expose what you're going through.
No mop, no bucket, no...
There's nothing, is there?
Nothing clean, everything's like a heap of crap.
Yeah, I do understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you, Una, for interviewing me and Lorraine. I'm sure she's very appreciative of this interview. Mr. Brown, once again, I would ask you to come to the coalface. Come and see for yourself what the homeless people of the UK are experiencing.
Oh, sorry, and can I just say that's a single mattress as well for £90 a week, not double. A single mattress, a single plastic mattress with nothing.
Yeah, we've not really, under this Labour government, we've not really progressed. We've gone backwards, Mr. Brown. This is more like the Dickensian era than the living in the 21st century. He was probably better off living in the Dickensian times and the way these people are being expected to live today.
Yeah.
So please take the time, trouble and effort to view this video, and once again I challenge you to come to the London Borough of Havering and witness for yourself what my constituents are going through.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Totally agree.